What will you do if Pi goes to 10 cents? This question was asked to Dr. Altcoin, one of the world's most respected crypto analysts, and his answer will absolutely shock you. He said, "I will buy more Pi." But wait, there's something even more incredible he revealed that explains exactly why he's not worried about Pi's price, and why he's actually excited about it dropping. You know what? What he said next about Pi's secret connection to the $15 trillion AI revolution will blow your mind and change everything you think you know about Pi Network's future. Before I reveal Dr. Altcoin's full response that has me completely convinced Pi will dominate the next 5 years, you need to follow my Telegram and Facebook pages right now. Links are in the description below for exclusive updates you won't find anywhere else. Trust me, after hearing what Dr. Altcoin said about Pi's involvement in AI robotics, and why every price dip is actually a massive opportunity, you'll understand why I believe this could be the most important Pi Network video you'll ever watch. You know what? Stay until the end, because I'm going to reveal his 5-year harvest strategy that could make early Pi holders incredibly wealthy. So here's what happened, and I'm still processing this myself. When Dr. Altcoin was directly asked, "What will you do if Pi goes to 10 cents?" His response was simple but powerful. "I will buy more Pi." Now, when I first heard this, I thought he was crazy. But wait, it gets even better. You know what he said next that completely changed my mind? He explained exactly why the world is moving so fast that most people, including myself initially, can't even see what's coming, and Pi Network is perfectly positioned to capture this massive shift. Dr. Altcoin revealed something that honestly blew my mind, and I consider myself pretty informed about crypto. You know what's happening right now that I didn't fully appreciate before? Massive investments are being redirected into AI, with 42% of all US venture capital now flowing into AI companies. We're talking about an industry that's projected to add $15 trillion to global GDP by 2030. But here's the kicker that made me realize I was missing the bigger picture. AI and Web3 are rapidly converging, and when this merger fully happens, AI's money language will be crypto. This connection is what most of us have been overlooking. Now, you might be wondering, why Pi? Why not Bitcoin or Ethereum? Honestly, I asked myself the same question until Dr. Altcoin broke it down. You know what makes Pi Network different and why I'm now convinced it's the smart choice? Dr. Altcoin broke it down into specific reasons that completely changed how I see Pi. First, Pi already has KYC and KYB compliance, something that most cryptocurrencies are still struggling with. I used to think this was boring regulatory stuff, but now I realize this isn't just about following rules. It's about being ready for mainstream adoption while others are still figuring it out. But there's more, and this is where I got really excited. You know what's really impressive that I overlooked before? Pi Network's eco-friendly mining approach means it's sustainable for the long term, while other cryptocurrencies are facing serious environmental criticism. As someone who cares about the planet, this actually matters to me now. Plus, with over 70 million users across 200+ countries and regions, Pi has achieved something that honestly amazed me. Something that took Bitcoin over a decade to accomplish: global reach and accessibility in just a few years. Here's where it gets really exciting, and I have to admit, this part gave me goosebumps. You know what most people, including myself until recently, don't realize? Pi has KYB-approved fiat-to-Pi partners operating legally in 100+ countries with 170+ payment methods. We're talking about cross-border remittance, payroll, and wallet services. This isn't some future promise that might happen. This infrastructure is being built right now while you're watching this video. I mean, that's incredible when you really think about it. But Dr. Altcoin saved the best for last, and honestly, this is the part that made me a true believer. You know what's happening behind the scenes that I had no idea about? Pi Network has made strategic investments in AI App Studio to build dApps, and there are already 20,000+ Pioneer dApps in the queue for the Pi ecosystem. When I first heard this number, I had to double-check it because it seemed too good to be true. Think about that for a moment. 20,000 applications waiting to launch on Pi Network while people are saying nothing is happening. And if that doesn't convince you, consider this next part that literally made my jaw drop. You know what blew my mind? Pi Network is making strategic AI robotics investments in humanoid and quadruped operating systems with potential future Pi payment integration in AI robots. I mean, seriously, think about this for a second. When AI robots become mainstream, they could be using Pi as their payment system. Imagine ordering a pizza from an AI robot that pays using Pi Network. I know it sounds like science fiction, but this is the future we're heading into, and Pi is positioning itself to be right in the middle of it. This is where Dr. Altcoin's strategy becomes absolutely brilliant, and I have to say, it completely changed my investment mindset. You know what he said that gave me chills and made me rethink everything? My harvest time is 5 years from now. For me, every dip in Pi is an investment opportunity. Others see Pi for what it is today. I see Pi for what it will be in 5 years. This isn't just about holding Pi, it's about seeing the bigger picture. Dr. Altcoin believes Pi is leading in multiple areas of crypto with huge potential ahead, and after my own research, I agree. Successful investors think in years, not days, positioning themselves during uncertainty while others panic. If Pi drops to 10 cents, that's not failure. It's opportunity. With AI and Web3 merging 20,000 plus dApps set to launch, AI robots using Pi for payments, and the $15 trillion AI industry embracing crypto, Pi Network could capture massive value. The real question isn't whether Pi will succeed, but whether you can see what visionaries like Dr. Altcoin see now. Every major crypto success story starts long before the headlines and the hype. It begins in the quiet stages, when most people are still skeptical, unsure, or simply not paying attention. That's when the seeds of opportunity are planted, and only a few have the courage and patience to water them. The biggest difference between those who get rich from crypto and those who don't isn't luck. It's timing and conviction. The wealthy ones understand that the real fortunes are made during the building phase, when the project is still taking shape, when its ecosystem is growing, and when its potential is far greater than its current valuation. They position themselves early, endure the uncertainty, and trust in the process while others wait for proof that often comes too late. By the time everyone already knows about it, the explosive growth phase is usually over. Prices are high, the market is crowded, and the life-changing gains have already been claimed by those who saw the opportunity when it was still invisible to the masses. If you can spot that window and act on it, if you can see Pi the way Dr. Altcoin does, you put yourself in the rare position of riding the wave from the ground floor to the peak. That's where true wealth is built. If this video opened your eyes to Pi Network's real potential, you know what you need to do? Smash that like button right now. Drop a comment telling me what you think about Dr. Altcoin's 5-year vision, and subscribe to this channel for more exclusive Pi Network insights. You know what? Your future self will thank you for staying informed during these critical early days. Remember, follow my Telegram and Facebook pages in the description for daily updates and exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. You know what I want you to take away from this video? Dr. Altcoin didn't become successful by following the crowd. He became successful by seeing opportunities where others see problems. The question is, will you see Pi Network the way he does? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll dive even deeper into Pi Network's roadmap for 2025.